Thanks for tuning in, guys. Subscribers, Star Wars vintage lovers, fellow collectors out there. Got a nice one here. So it's just a nice little juicy box of Star Wars vintage mint on cards. These are from the collection of James Kennison. So he's very slowly releasing his collection. So I've got a few rippers here. So the question is, how many thousands worth of dollars can you get in one small crate of Star Wars vintage mint on cards? I'm gonna say you're pushing 10k in this one, I reckon, and there's not many figures in here, so there's some absolute stunners in here. But let's have a look. So my little man here is here to hopefully show you a really good look at these guys, but you'll see that in a minute on the top of your screen. So where are we going to start? Let's start just with a standard figure. You've got one of the more sought after Star Wars vintage figures in the whole run, R2-D2 with pop-up lightsaber. So that's mint on card, fully sealed. It's got a tinge of yellow to the bubble. Stickers looks really nice. Fully sealed, obviously, so you got no issues with that saber. That saber is bloody sought after. Anyway, it speaks for itself. Mint on card. Sorry, Greenies Toys. Love you forever, man. But we got a mint on card Star Wars vintage R2 Pop Up last 17. So I'll pop that there for a minute so you can get a little bit of a close look out the wide. Pull out the next one and have a look here. So then you got a 48 back. What is that? Is that a 48? That's testing me, man. That's a 48B I think that's 48B ESB Imperial Commander. I'm probably wrong if it's a B, but anyway, Imperial Commander 48 ESB. Beautiful figure. He said, "Nee, come on, comment quickly. Make me look an idiot." Probably is. Not 40. Sorry, is it a B? Who knows? Imperial Commander ESB mint on card. Nice condition. I do believe it's got a couple staple holes or a pinhole. So it's got a pinhole right smack bang in the middle of the ESB red part. Let's pop him there and put R2 here. You can have a nice close look at him for a moment. R2's here. And safe, mind you. Next, I'm just going to get them randomly now. So you got a 70 back Trilogo Palitoy, Palitoy Meccano, whatever you want to call it. Trilogo 70 back. A Black Scout. Now that's really nice. The figure's bloody super gem white. The bubble's got a little bit of denting on the top, no denting on the bottom. So obviously you guys know Trilogos are oversized bubbles. That one's quite nice, just a little bit of denting / crushing on the top, but the bottom's really nice. And the card's looking pretty clean. A little bit of edge wear. I'm not popping them out of the star cases just for the moment, but when I sell them, you guys know how I sell. I do 10,000 photos. 10,000 is a little bit of a exaggeration, but I do quite a lot of photos, every angle, card, bubble, figure, etc. So that's the first three. Now the next one's a really nice one too. You've got a Palitoy Bespin guard. That's a 45 back. B. I don't know. What's the bounty hunter off? A 45 back C Palitoy? I can't remember. Leicester. Colville. Leicester. Told you whoever told me saying it was wrong, I'd say it right next time. So that's Palitoy mint on card. Black Bespin security guard. Beautiful. Beautiful figure actually. What have we got? You got a tinge of yellow to the bubble. Card's nice. Bit of a vein top right. Otherwise, that's really nice. Alright, let's pop out the Biker Scout. Now, the next two are gems. Next two are real rippers. So let's try and space these out so you can maybe get a look at them more whilst this one's being displayed. Which one do I go first? Which one's rarer? Both super rare. Close my eyes. We'll get here. Top Toys Darth Vader mint on card. Now, Top Toys Argentinian from Argentina, I should say. Card of Argentina figures. These are real gorgeous looking things. So the figures are different and the accessory. I'm going to pull him out of the acrylic as well because I feel like it. Now, I love the backs of these. I'll show you in a moment. It's just a cool photo. But this one's mint on card. Now, it's got a small crack to the top left-hand corner of the bubble. And we believe, I've got to get my UV light on it, but I believe from naked eye, it's a partial reseal. I do believe that top bit, I don't think the figure's ever been out because it's dead mint. That saber is beautiful. The cape doesn't look like it's even been moved from factory, but I believe it's been partially resealed. I'll double check and blue light, UV light the hell out of that, but I think there's a partial reseal. I can kind of spot maybe a little bit of glue and just a little bit of movement, like it's kind of a tiny bit, looks like it's a little bit adjusted to that top right hand corner, but I'll suss that out. I'll take thousands of photos that I'll do it. I can even do a closer video and or UV light that the works. So I'll determine the level of reseal. You can generally, those UV lights are bloody good. I'm going to do a video just on them soon too. best investment you can make if you're collecting MOCs. Honestly, it's so cheap. I'll try and determine, or be able to determine, just where it's been resealed. Like honestly, the top of my, just from looking, I'm pretty sure I can just see a dab of glue going on here. So I reckon it's kind of come loose just a little bit there. But I'll get to the bottom of that. But my favourite part of these, the backs look so cool. But I love how it's a matte finish, the back. It's just sick. So you obviously got the Top Toys Argentina logo at the front, which is cool. But the back are so unique, so different to your standard Kenners, even your a lot of your European ones. That's fantastic, man. So yeah, Top Toys Argentina, and you got some cool writing. They're just really unique. They're very hard to come by. I've had a couple of Vaders, but no, it's a really nice fig. Anyway, I'll pop him back in the acrylic and pop him there for you to have a good look at. But I will definitely determine that seal, what's going on here. And then you got here, this one may just look like to you, oh yeah, Luke X-Wing in a new Hope card. That's pretty cool, but it's a 20 back, very real. There's a couple of dudes here that have these, went crazy on these runs. It's a 20 back B. 20 back B New Hope card. That's very rare. These were quite prevalent in Australia. They were released quite in larger numbers in Australia. And I don't believe exclusively to Australia, but I know from a lot of the ones that have turned up, they've always been Australian based. But I'm not going to go out and say it only available in Australia. This one does have a David Jones sticker, so it was purchased at a retail in Australia back in the late 70s, early 80s, however long it stood on the shelf for. But that's, look, the card's got some veining, it's got some edge wear, and the bubble's got kind of a little bit of crushing on the top. The bottom's actually nice. The bubble's clear as day, like, not day, but crystal clear. You can see that figure, immaculately beautiful bubble. But the, yeah, it's got a bit of a dent on the top. There's no cracks, but there's got a big, I'll pop it in that close-up video in a second there, but it's got a few bit of dents there and stuff. But yeah, ultra rare 20 back B. If you know, you know. If you got your 20 back B run, I know a couple of people that do have a full run of these guys. This is a very difficult one to attain. All 20 Bs are not really that easy to get, but Luke X-Wing is definitely up there with the hard ones. Feel free to comment any further information in regards to their availability or circulation. I'd love to hear it. I just know that they're very prevalent in Australia. And yeah, beautiful piece. So I'll pop him here nice and close. Tell you what, I'll pop him back in the acrylic for a moment. This is some sick Stone Age acrylic. This one is really heavy and bloody, almost, I reckon that's bloody bulletproof. That's insane. But heavy, man. Jeez. This must have been like, yeah, it's like a dinosaur with regards to acrylics. That's so heavy. It's definitely not from one of the fine gentlemen selling acrylic at the moment. So I'll pop that there right now. It's a really difficult to find MOC. It's not the best of condition, but you're not gonna find that pop up too often anyway. So there we go. I'll just move that crate for a moment. Got a few nice MOCs here, so small haul, but some really tricky ones to get, and some really cool characters. Vaders and Biker Scouts, some really sought after characters in that R2. Everyone wants that R2, don't they? So there you have it. These little pocket rocket boxes coming your way in the next few days, and trying to clear out some stock. I've actually got a little bit of time put aside for myself this coming week to launch some toys your way. I've got the week off. That means there's a lot of toys coming your way, so look the hell out. Now, I say in every video, channel memberships are now available to you guys, so it's $4 a month, and you get access to my monthly members only draw. This month I'm giving away G1 Transformers Original Ramjet Complete. Nice condition, really nice condition. And you also get, as a member, and there's only two main perks at the moment, but the other one is free express shipping upgrade from standard. So, for example, I send a MOC, I would say $30 express, generally something under sort of 200, 250 bucks. I'll say $30 express post Aussie wide. If channel members, it'll be 25. I don't send MOCs standard. I will never send a MOC standard. I always send it express. So I'll charge you for standard for a MOC. But anything I send at under 500 gram items will be $12. Normally standard, 15 express. Channel members, you pay 12, and I'll send it to express. So that $3, $4 you spend is pretty much paid after one purchase for the month. So you buy from me once or twice a month, you got your money back right there, and get this stuff to you quicker. Thanks for watching, guys. This is a nice little card haul, but there's so much more coming, guys. But the toys are just coming in more monumental amounts at the moment, and I've got some time to get it out to you this coming week, so look the hell out. start getting some money ready, man. And if you've got to redraw on that mortgage, now's the time, guys. I'm obviously just joking. Payment plan's always an option. Just get in touch with me, man. I'm very friendly and I can help you out. Cheers, guys. Really appreciate you watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Get some banging rare stuff in, man. You get first look at it and you will not miss it when I list it. Cheers, guys. Go all the way, guys. Vintage toys forever.